Good evening. Welcome to Pillow Talk with Jay. I want to thank you so much for allowing me to share a tiny portion of this evening with you. Please do me a favor, go to our page and like our page at the J Spot. Follow us on Twitter at J Spot. Also follow us on Instagram at the J Spot Radio, and J is spelled Jaye for all three. And guys, while you're at it, please do me a favor, go to our YouTube page and subscribe to our channel. Go ahead and help us reach 1,000 subscribers on that YouTube channel so that we can go live on that platform as well. Again, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Tonight, guys, we're talking about dating users. Lord, now I know that we have all run into one or two in our lifetimes in this thing called dating, in this game called love. It can be scary dating and being in a relationship because you don't know who's with you for the real deal or who's there to use you and play with your emotions. Being used and played can leave a bitter taste in your mouth. It can make you swear off love and relationships altogether because people play so many games. How you doing, Ronte? How you doing, Pro Coco? How you doing, Julius? Dating in 2022, guys, I'm telling you, it's not for the faint of heart. Being out here, it's not for, listen, if you are weak or a little bit timid, and I'm not using weak as in, in a negative, offensive way. It's if you have a good heart. Not saying that having a good heart makes you weak, but sometimes it makes you susceptible to the games. Because all you want to do is find your person, settle down, and have a good time. Just be together, you and your person. But it doesn't always go that way when you have someone that's with you for the wrong reasons. Some folks are good at being the master of disguise. Some folks are good at pretending to be exactly what it is that you want, everything that you desire. So sometimes when you're out dating, you got to be careful. We have to stop giving people our list. We have to stop telling them from A to Z what it is that we're looking for in a mate, in a spouse, in someone that we're dealing with. We got to stop telling, because people become exactly what you say you're looking for. People become what it is that you say that you want. Now you're in a position where you're being used and you're being played with and you're being taken advantage of. But we gave them that ammunition a lot of times unknowingly, because we want to put all the cards on the table. We don't want to play games. We don't want to, but see, we don't want to, but we got to be careful, because just because you're not trying to play the game doesn't mean that the person that you're involved with, that they're not playing the game. So we have to stop helping people use us, because we tell them everything, and rightfully so, because we're tired of the games. We just want our person. But again, some people are masters of disguise, and they become exactly what you say that you want. Man, I'm looking for somebody that has a good heart, that's a good person, that can make me laugh, that loves to laugh at my jokes. Listen, those things, listen, You shouldn't have to tell a person that you're looking for someone with a good heart. That's something that you keep up here and you look. You have to look and see if they have a good heart. Stop telling them that. Because here's the deal. Some people can be as rude and cruel as possible, but they can tone that down because you said that. So that being having a good heart, that's a tidbit on your list. You can keep that fact to yourself. Let's not help people use us. Let's not create these monsters. It's okay. Listen, superficial things. It's okay to mention those things. Oh, well, I want someone that, makes a certain amount of money, or, superficial things like that can't really hurt you. Either you make the money or you don't. Like I love a person that loves to travel. That's something superficial. But when it comes to matters of the heart and things that are regarding a person's personality and who they are, sometimes we want to keep those things to ourselves and just watch. We got to watch and pay attention if they possess those qualities. How you doing, Stephen? Charles, you said a mouthful. Ronte, you're saying dating users will have you crazy. I've been played before. I literally went crazy. I really loved her. I did everything in the world for her. I treated her just like a queen. It hurt me so bad. I didn't want nothing but revenge. But I asked God to help me and I prayed about it. But I'm skeptical about relationships now because of it. And you know what, Ronte? Rightfully so. I mean, what you experienced, anybody would feel the way that you feel. But I'm glad that you prayed about it and that you did not seek revenge, because at the end of the day, revenge is not going to do anything. It's a temporary fix. And once everything is said and done, you're sitting wondering like, man, why did I even waste my time? But again, when we're dating, those important things about a person's character and what you're looking for in them character-wise, let's stop telling people that. You can have it on your list, but we don't need to tell them, I want somebody that's patient. You want to see if they're patient. That's a trait that we're helping them to become who we want. No, you want to see exactly who they are without you telling them that. So if you want to see if they're patient or if they're kind, if they're understanding, oh, I don't want somebody that's controlling. Stop saying that. Watch and see if they're controlling. Stop telling people how to use you. Stop telling people how to become what you're looking for. Again, it's okay to mention the fun, superficial things. I want to be with somebody that likes to shop, that likes to travel, that likes to go out to eat, that likes to do adventurous things. Those things are fine. But when you get into the meat and the potatoes of who that person really is, we got to kind of keep some of that stuff to ourselves so that you can just watch and see how people move. Because again, people will use you based upon the criteria that you're giving them. They show up promising to give you what you want and give you what you need, but that's based upon what you've told them. Let people show up in the relationship just how they are. Let's stop giving them the blueprint. Stop giving people the blueprint on what it is, on how to access your heart and how to get in your mind. Let's stop giving people the blueprint. And let's just watch and see what they do organically. Let's just watch and see what they do naturally. We don't have to give them all the answers. We don't have to. Relationships are about give and take, but let's be mindful of the information that we're sharing and that we give, because again, we don't want to keep putting ourselves out there to be played, to be used, to be taken advantage of. When you're in a situation in which you're being used and you're being played, again, it can literally knock you off of your feet. Listen, that thing can totally take you out, especially when you love somebody. You're usually doing all of the giving when you are attached to someone that's not with you for the right reasons. You do all of the giving. Everything in your power to appease them, you're doing it. Some people come into your life with the full intent on using you. They have no good intentions towards you. But again, sometimes we've given them that ammunition because we've told them what it is that we desire in a mate or a spouse. Some people are very, very manipulative, very cold-hearted. Listen, they will take everything that you say to them, memorize it, and become exactly who it is that you say you wanted. They will use and say anything just to get what they want from you, whether it's money, sex, power, whatever it is that they came into your life to take, they will do and say anything. But again, we got to make sure we're not giving them the ammunition. Just let people show up the way that they're going to organically show up. All the important things about a person's characteristics, about their integrity, about their moral compass, all those things that are important to you in a relationship, keep that on the hush. That's not something you want to tell them. That's something that you just want to look. You want to look for it. Because here's the thing. Either she's sincere or she's not. Either he's controlling or he's not. Either he's going to have your back or he's not. But let's stop telling people that. Let's stop telling people that those are things that we're looking for, even though they are. But again, we don't want to help create people that are going to use us. How you doing? I said it. Let's stop putting people in position to have that type of power. We're giving them the answers to the test. Let's stop giving them the answers. It's okay to have that as a requirement. It's okay for you to want that in a person. But don't tell them that. Just let people show up again, who they are. Because again, people will use you. They will manipulate and twist everything that you see and that you want and you desire. They will become just that. Some people are so twisted and just evil and cruel. They don't care. They don't care that they make you genuinely fall for them. They don't care. Because their full intent with you was to use you for whatever reason, or to toy with you, or to play with you. So we gotta scale back on some of the things that we're putting out there. We gotta scale back on our list. You can write your list and you can keep it for your reference, but stop telling people how to become what it is that you want. Because when you do that, you put yourself in position to be used. I'm not blaming you for falling for a person. I'm not blaming people saying, oh, it's your fault that you get used. I'm not saying that whatsoever. What I'm saying is it's time to scale back on some of the information that you're giving out. It's time to scale back. Let's stop giving them every single detail on what it is that you want in a man, on what it is that you want in a woman. It's okay to want those things. It's okay for you to know what those things are. But stop telling all of it and just watch. Watch more and talk less. Watch more and talk less. And watch you see that there becomes a change. The atmosphere, the dating experience will start to shift from you. It'll start to shift for you because now you're giving away less information and now you're able to properly weed out those people that don't fit the criteria that you're looking for. That criteria for them to have a good heart. And you know that they're a douchebag. See, if you stop telling them that you're looking for somebody with a good heart and just watch and see, those people will start to weed themselves out. Because now you're going to see who they truly are. And that's the goal. In this dating game, you want people to be able to show up who they organically are. So that if who they are does not align with what it is that you want or who you see yourself with, then you can move around. They can move around. But we don't want to create a fictitious partner. We don't want to give people the ammo to use us and to manipulate us and to play around with us. So in this dating pool in 2022, again, the goal is to watch more and to talk less. Watch. Enjoy yourself. Have a good time dating. But that pertinent information that makes people who they are, keep that part to yourself and just observe and see if those qualities that you're looking for, if they exist within that person. If that person does not naturally possess those qualities, don't tell them what the qualities are. Because again, some people are in this thing to use people. And they will go and pretend like they have the qualities that you're looking for long enough to snag you and hook you. Once you're hooked, then they allow you to see their true colors. Then they will allow you to see they were never compassionate. They were never sincere. They never had a good heart. They were always controlling. But see, now it's too late because you're stuck. Now you love them. Now you're finding it hard to let them go. Now you done created a soul tie. All of this because we didn't watch carefully. So when you're dating, if you're into lists, make a list. But don't give all your answers to the test. Don't give the answers. Just watch. Let people take the test for themselves. And you see if that person naturally has those things that you're looking for. And if they don't have them, that's fine. You know that that's not your person. No harm, no foul. You're free to move around. I said it, you're saying true story. Let people move around, but let people show up to the table who they truly are. That way you have a better insight on who you're dealing with. And if you don't like what you see, guess what? It's not our job to change people. You let people be exactly who they are. You move around. You remove yourself from the situation. Once you see something that is a deal breaker for you, personality wise, move around. Don't sit there and tell them, oh, well, I want to be with somebody that got a good heart. I want to be with somebody that's patient. No, stop telling them that, because you see, that's not who they are. Let them be, and you move around. In doing so, you get to find your person. But be careful out here. Be careful. Because this dating pool, again, a lot of times it's full of users and manipulators, master of disguises, liars, game players. It's full of it. So now we have to equip ourselves and protect ourselves. If we're going to be out here in this dating pool, if we're going to be out here dating and meeting people, we got to know how to protect ourselves, yet date organically and have a good time and put ourselves out there to meet a great person. But let's not give them all the answers. Let's not help them become who or what it is that we're looking for. Let's just watch and listen to who they truly are. We're going to watch more and we're going to talk less. We're just going to observe and let people show up who they truly are. And once you find out that that's not what you want to deal with, then you're free to move around. But again, don't give people all the answers so that they can become who it is and what you want. Because by doing that, you help them use you. And nobody wants to be used. Nobody wants to be played with. Nobody wants their emotions to be toyed with, their heart to be toyed with. Nobody wants that. Everybody deserves better. So if that person is not who you're checking for because they don't have those personality qualities, that integrity, those morals that you're looking for, those characteristics that you're looking for, that's so important to you. If they don't have those, don't tell them what it is that you're looking for. Just look. Either they have it or they don't. Some things you can't teach a person. Some things that, listen, people are going to show up who they are. And let them. You want them to show up who they are so that you can determine if this is what you want or not. But be careful, you all. Have a good time dating, but keep those important answers to yourselves so that you don't get used out here while you're dating. You don't want to give people the ammo to become who it is that you're looking for when that's not who they truly are. Guys, listen, I want to thank you so much for tuning in. Please do me a favor, go to our page and like our page at the J Spot. Follow us on Twitter at J Spot. Also follow us on Instagram at the J Spot Radio. And J is spelled Jaye for all three. Guys, also please do me a favor, go over to our YouTube page, subscribe to our channel. We're striving to get 1,000 subscribers so that we can go live from that platform as well. But guys, listen, take care of yourselves and take care of each other. And again, just watch more and talk less. Until next time, you guys, have a great weekend. Peace out. Good night, you guys. Thank you.